I love y'all asses. Crazy asses, passionate asses, telling me to whip it out, crazy asses. But hey, let me just warm it up real quick. All right, Taurus Sun, Taurus Risings. Taurus Sun. Oh, let me make sure I get my bang. Taurus Sun, Taurus Risings in the building. Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all loading up next. I know y'all feel that sun getting closer and closer, but listen up. All right, the 12th house having Chiron and the North Node have been pushing you to explore your personal pursuits with creative and spiritual development, regardless of the times you didn't and the things didn't go your way. Remember, Chiron. Now, this is a water house. When you start developing psychological issues in the water house, water sinks. So I tell y'all, water signs, sometimes they like feeling sad. You break up with a water sign and they in their feelings when they friends and family members trying to do, hey, we're going out to the restaurant. You good in there? Like nigga just in the room listening to it's never a right time to say goodbye. But you know, when you gotta go our separate way. Yeah, wait, what happened, huh? Yeah, no, I'm good. Y'all go ahead. Yeah. Nigga just in the dark, looking at the ceiling, listening to It's Never a Right Time. Them niggas, sometimes water signs, planets in the water houses, they just want to sink into that. So Taurus Rise, you're gonna have to do some real self-counseling on yourself right now to understand if you're sinking into this psychological issue with you not being able to take initiative. Aries, 12th house, not taking initiative when it comes to things with your spiritual creative awareness. Now you just keep sinking, you keep watching time moving by and shit. Okay, so that's important. Don't you can overcome that past time. You can overcome that time in the past where you wasn't able to accomplish what you wanted to accomplish the way you want to do it. And you are earth signs. So sometimes earth signs, y'all will fuck up some shit with creativity. And y'all be like, you know what, that shit didn't make sense. Let me go back to the job, to the work site, get that construction hat back on. Motherfuck that construction hat. That shit be fucking my pores up. I be sweating too much. Y'all could go ahead and do that shit. Y'all earth signs, y'all be fake built for that shit. But Taurus, your ass represent the second house. You way too goddamn creative and talented. You way too goddamn creative and talented. And having Chiron in the North Node is showing that you're being spiritually pushed to deal with this house. North Node and the North Node love this house. The North Node is just like other planets. It has places that it like to be. The North Node motherfucking loves the 9th and the 12th house, because those are the experience houses. So when you got those placements, North Node in the 9th, 12th house, North Node in Sagittarius and Pisces, you need to already know you here to spiritually explore and experience. You here to not even fucking think about shit. Don't have no agenda. Don't have no routine. You just get up and do. Walk outside. Talk to people. You're going to start realizing, I promise you, if you got, this is not even no funny shit right now. I promise you, if you got the North Node in these signs, go outside and just start talking to random people. I bet you all the people you bump into, 8 out of 10 motherfuckers be wise as hell. They just be telling you the shit. Niggas do not even know you. Hey, young brother. Yeah, what's going on? Look, I see a light in you. So I was just saying, hi, how you doing? I know, brother. You look like you got a little, what's troubling you, brother? Is it careers? Like, damn, how you know? My money is a little funny right now. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't do my taxes neither. I'm telling you, so North Node and them planets and them signs, you here to just spiritually develop through experience. So once you get in a state, you're gonna be nervous jumping into certain states of exploration at times. Now the North Node, but the thing is, having a North Node in these signs, you also got to evolve into being the teacher though. So it ain't just like you being the student the whole lifetime. Motherfuckers gonna start picking and challenging your knowledge, the things that you is experiencing and learning. So that be challenging, and two, you start feeling like you're not worthy of expressing the knowledge that you do have. All right, so understand that North Nodes and Sagittarius, Pisces, North Node and 9th house, 12th house. If you got them placements, throw a 1 in the chat. All right. However, Taurus Sun, Taurus risings, this may have created some psychological issues with feeling inadequate, not worthy, or forms of lack of faith and belief in being able to birth your aspirations or understanding your creativity, and a strong belief system can transform your reality. Earth, reality. So those psychological issues with things not going your way in the past with creative and spiritual development, you might start looking at these very creative and these creative tools that you have in the 12th house, and you start looking at them like they're not something that could shift your reality. That is something we're all going through right now in Saturn and Pisces. We all learn how to use spirituality and creativity as a tool. All right. Sometimes we think money is the only tool. Sometimes we think this job opportunity is the only tool. This resource is the only tool. No, motherfucking meditation, a tool like a bitch. Affirmation, a tool like a motherfucker. Ritual is a tool. Do you know what them candles and them tarot cards could do for you? Do you know what an astrology reading can do for your non-spiritual appreciative ass. Okay, those is tools. Those are the most important tools. Do you know what do you know how much of a tool your imagination is? 12th house. Your ability to dream and have a goddamn imagination. If you ain't got that tool, this experience is a dud. This is you a bot. If you ain't got no imagination, you a bot. You just walking around this bitch, just floating, life just moving your ass through different jobs and relationships and shit. You ain't giving life to nothing up. No, not my church. Not my church. All right. So Taurus says, I need you to be able to understand these things are tools. It's time to tidy up on ritual in general. I wrote that in parentheses. Being in the 12th house, can you be intentional when it comes into using your creative and spiritual awareness, when it comes into fulfilling your soul's purpose and dreams? People most likely have projected. Now, this is some of the Chiron shit right here. People most likely have projected on your dreams, and it may have been your 6th house that's currently being purged. That was the projector, aka routine, schedule, and coworkers. That's what the fuck projected on you. It's not even people. This routine and schedule you think you need to stick to, that's bringing some type of order and stability. Why you think all type of shit fucking up in your workplace right now, Taurus Sun Rising, or it's gonna continue to be upside down? Why you think you got the most asshole coworkers in the world? You got Chiron and North Node in the 12th house. Motherfuck that job. Motherfuck that shit you've been working at for so long. Fuck them non-dreaming ass co-workers. Them niggas been there 30, 40 fucking years. Them dreams is shot. That imagination been gone. They allowed the matrix to condense themselves. But you got this spark right now. You got this spiritual spark. Like, no, I know this clothing brand could do something. No, I know me teaching this, that, and the third could do something right now. Or even I know I could bring some inspiration into this motherfucking workplace. I could change some shit around this bitch. Because the North Node gonna have to integrate the South Node in some type of shape or form. So you got that Libra energy being purged in your 6th house. You might start building clients because you teaching their ass astrology in there. You got 10 loyal clients. That's $800 to $1,000 a month right there, extra paycheck because you teaching their ass. You niggas coming back from the lunch break late and shit. Like, all right, when we after work, the North Node part. That's where you left off, right? Nigga trying to remind you where you left off in the reading. You niggas is 10 minutes late from, you about to lose your fucking job trying to enlighten the motherfucker during your lunch break. You didn't even eat your fucking food at this point. You got to start charging niggas extra. You hear what I'm saying, Taurus Sunrise? This is not no fucking game. All right? Shit. Now, so don't let that sense of routine all jokes aside. I'm sorry. Sometimes I be really joking too much, so I don't know how to stop it. Sometimes that routine, that schedule, you feel like you can't break out of. That's what you might have to learn how to conquer right now. It's like, look, I might have to lose some sleep right now, having to build some dreams, put in extra hours, put in this much time after work, working on this, that, and the third, getting up and doing my meditation. I don't care if I got to get up a half an hour early to start exercising this spiritual practice, dealing with my meditation, my affirmation, doing my libations by the altar or something. I got to wake up a half an hour early. A nigga had to be up at 6 a.m. Now a good brother, good sister got to be up at 5:30 a.m. because you got to speak to the ancestors. They ass gonna be the one that helped you transition your 6th house anyways. You might as well give their ass some praise. Throw some coffee in that bitch. You got some ancestors. You got an uncle that passed away. That nigga like to smoke weed. Throw some weed on that bitch. You got another auntie. Her ass couldn't leave the Casamigo. I mean, she couldn't leave the white Hennessy alone. You better go get her that bottle before your ancestors start going to all different other places. Now they in the bars, and that's why when you go in a bar, you feel all them spirits in there. Those be the niggas that that's why all them spirits is in there, because they family members not leaving that shit out for them. So they got to go get that shit elsewhere. Do you want your child getting support elsewhere? So why you do that to your family members? Why you do that to your spiritual family members? You better leave that shit out for them. Motherfuckers be thinking it's bad leaving vices in the altar. That's the reason you leave the vices there. So they come get it from you because they had that habit when they transitioned. So now they still connected to that feeling, that frequency vibration, and they feel a little lost having to go into these foreign places and to get these things when they could just come right home to your ass. They know you're gonna leave that weed right there. You're gonna leave that tobacco right there. Your grandfather be chewing on tobacco like a mug. Go get that shit for his ass. All right. So Taurus in general, y'all ass is diving way more into ritual right now. That's probably why that shit on your algorithm. You click one motherfucking astrology video right after you get off this live. It's gonna be 3, 4, 5 new astrologer niggas on your shit. You diving right into ritual. Shout out to the good brother Caleb Woods with that collection plate thing. You know, a brother love them cash apps. I like the super chat things, but I love the cash apps because the third party YouTube thing be taxing. You hear what I'm saying, family? I say, my God is a good God. Nigga want to praise God when he get money. You never want to praise God when you down bad. Nigga, oh man, God, you just knew I. Glory, glory. Nigga start crying. Glory, glory, glory. My God is a good nigga. Is a $7 collection plate. What the fuck you gonna do with that? You get coffee and a motherfucking Cinnabon. All right. So I mean, I appreciate it, good brother, good brother, good brother, good brother. Glory, glory, glory. All right. You know, I be talking shit. Damn, Libra don't know how to shut the fuck up. This is eclipse season. All right. So shit. 6th house is currently being purged, Taurus sun rising. If there's a dream or different forms of healing that aren't being initiated in your life due to unhealthy 6th house imbalances, purge. Your routine and schedule going to start kicking your ass around this time, Taurus sun rising. Ain't no other way to say it. How you got knowledge about these different things you could place into to support your wellness, but you're not doing these things. You're in the most intuitive house in the world. You got all type of astrologers, sorcerers, spiritualists, tarot readers. Them niggas is telling you exactly what you need to hear. You pull a card, you go on YouTube to see what the definition of the card is. You ain't never hear a definition of a tarot card. Oh man, I mean, Sister Keziah with the collection plate thing. All right, good sister, devoted sister. I appreciate you, good sister. You know God gonna do something for you in eclipse season. You got kids, something good gonna happen to your kids. You got grandparents. Something, everybody in your family. Glory, glory, glory. I say. All right. So, shit. You're in the most intuitive space right now, Taurus sun rises. So, as much as schedule routine may be hard to change, transform in different ways, you get all your guides and everything coming from the 12th house space. So, before you're looking for a new sense of aspiration, a new sense of confirmation, affirmation in some type of shape or form, have you even used the knowledge and wisdom you got here? Have you even started waking up a half an hour early for work to get your meditation in? You know that could change your life right there. You know that could change your frequency vibration right there, but you're looking for new knowledge and wisdom. You're looking for new confirmations. You're not even executing that. All right. So we got that going on. Your routine, the workplace, and your wellness in general will start to get the best of you at this time as a sign to make space for those things. It may be likely that it's a time for transition in the workplace into something that's more in alignment with your creative gifts and experience. All right. Any partnerships that don't align with the proper regimen and routine for you, or isn't good for your mental health will be purged, including partners that are amongst a project that you're working on. Is it time to work on this project solo? So right now, Taurus sun risings, it might be a relationship right now. Remember, this is Libra energy, so we always got to tie back romance into this bitch. Listen, it might be a partnership right now. This situation should throw in your fucking schedule and routine the fuck off, Taurus sun rising, and you're already a Venus ruled person. So your Libra house is mad significant because your chart ruler has rulership over this house. So as a Taurus sun rising, wellness ain't nothing to play. Why you think they guys began pedicures? Why you think Taurus sun risings like that shit? They got a Venus, they Venus rule, but they got a Venus rule 6 hours too. That Venus energy, no, they gonna get their facial, they don't get that wax. Sometimes I don't even like I like when you leave a little thing on. I'm sorry, it's Aries season tomorrow. Sorry, y'all. I'll be saying too much, but sometimes you ain't gotta take all of it off. I'm sorry, it's getting a little late. I could be a little X-rated and a little faded. All right, but anyways, rebuke. Y'all know I got a lot of 8th house energy to be like it raw sometimes. But anyways, sometimes that's why there's Libra in there. You gotta have a petty, manly facial. You gotta have some of that in your sense of wellness. All right. In your wellness program. Okay, so with that being said right now, Taurus sunrise, you got to make sure any situationships, relationships you dealing with right now, that's not throwing off your sense of schedule and regiment, period. You ain't got to break up with the motherfucker, but you might have to tell them like, yo, listen, I can't really see you these next couple of weeks. I'm only gonna have to see you at these times. I can't be driving across the city to see your ass. If you gonna come over, you gonna sleep over. Tell her what to do, brother. Sometimes we trying to please the sister so much, but the sister like when you stand up for yourself. Sister like a devoted brother. You over here losing sleep and shit because you up with her ass and shit. Sometimes a sister be trying to correct and align you. You still don't want to listen to her because you think you got to over please. Don't you got working on? No, it's all good. You want to watch the next episode? What you want to do? Taurus sun, Taurus rising, get your ass to sleep. She trying to correct your ass. So now you can't even blame her on, you can't blame the situation bullshit on her going to work. Your ass looking like an apocalypse zombie. I mean, walking from the dead in this mug. You can't blame her. She tried to correct your ass. She sent you the text and listen, when I come over, I just want to sleep with you. Let's just go straight to sleep. I know you have a long week. Like, now you sure we could just get a little quickie turned into a longie in this mug. Look, all of that, your ass a walking zombie in the workplace just because it's Aries season. You a little too charged up. You a little too excited. That's Aries be a little too excited. That's why sometimes they finish too quick. Ladies, you ever dated Aries nigga? Nigga might be. Maybe sitting in with the IE ass face. Yeah, it's been a while. This is my birthday too. That sun exaltation. Right? Yeah. Just give me the 15, 20 minutes. That's all. The brother need that refraction period. Nigga, Aries, that Mars energy be too excited. It be too excited sometimes. Aries, sit your